morning, all y'all spirits out there. Today we are doing a rest and recovery flow. Yesterday, if you guys were there with me yesterday, we did an intense core workout. We were sweating, we were putting in that work. And now today we are taking a slower pace with this recovery flow. So if you guys are ready, go ahead and meet me on your mat. We're going to start in a seated crisscross applesauce position. Just going to start with taking about a few breaths. We're going to say 3 to 6 breaths just in this seated, relaxed position. So if you want, you can keep your eyes open or you can close them at this time. It's totally up to you. I'm going to close mine and I'm going to keep my hands on my knees as we take our deep breath in. And we're just going to take some nice, slow, and deep breaths here. Let's take 3 more breaths. Inhaling through our noses and exhaling out our nose. Actually, let me see something real quick because I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I gotta test out my little audio real quick. All right, that's better. Can you guys hear me? I hope that is better. I think my audio is messing up, but I think it's doing good. If you guys did not hear anything I was saying earlier, basically I was saying this is going to be a seated recovery flow, because if you were with me yesterday, we did an intense core workout, but today we are taking a slower pace. That's basically the things I said earlier. If y'all could not hear me, so I just adjusted my audio settings right now. Anyway, let's start with our seated positions, taking our deep breaths in and out. Let's take one more deep breath here. And let's exhale and release. Go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. And as we inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're just going to set our arms by our sides. Nice, slow, and controlled. Let's do that once more. Inhaling, hands above our head. And as we exhale, this time we're going to lean towards the right. Just setting our hand down the right, left arm goes overhead, getting a nice stretch down our left side. We're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. Hello, thank you for joining. And let's exhale and release. Go ahead, take a deep breath here. Extend your spine, tall like a mountain. Exhale and lean towards the left. So your right arm is going to be stretching overhead as your left hand grasps the mat. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath in. Hello, thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining me. And deep breath out and release. Go ahead and take your hands, go ahead and set them on top of your knees. Now we are going to do some circular formations. And what do I mean by that? Basically, we're just going to be doing some small seated circles, starting going from our right side. Nothing too major, nothing too big here. Just keeping it small, keeping it light and gentle. You're just going to go ahead and take a deep breath in your noses and a deep breath out your mouth. Nothing too strenuous here, guys, just some light circles. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Now in your next breath, you're just going to rotate. Just rotate to the opposite direction. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You don't have to go too fast. Actually, go at the pace that you are desired. You know, if you want to go fast, you can go fast. If you want to go slow, you can go slow. And whatever pace you're going to is totally up to you. As long as you're keeping your breath nice and steady and your movements nice and fluid. We're going to take one more breath here. And now exhale and release. Go ahead and find stillness. As we inhale, we're going to take our shoulders, we're going to raise them up towards our ears. Hi. And as we exhale, we're just going to rotate them down and around. Inhaling, shoulders are raising up. Exhale, down and around. Let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale, down and around. Last time here. Exhale, down and around. Go ahead and shake it out. Just rotate your shoulders in each direction. Just gonna shake this out for 3, 2, and 1. Find stillness. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, we're actually going to turn toward the front of our mat. Just so I can show you guys our next exercise, we're going to do some seated cat-cows, and I want it to face this way so you guys can see how my spine is finished, shape, and all its formations and all that. So basically, we're going to be taking our deep breath in, rolling our shoulders back, and raising our gaze. And as we exhale, we're going to be rolling our shoulders forward, bringing our chin to our chest, rounding the spine. So as we take our deep breaths in, we are arching, raising our gaze. And as we take our deep breaths out, we are bringing chin to chest. So you guys get what we're going to be doing. Just some seated cat-cows, not too many rounds of this. I want to say about 6 rounds of this, and then we will move on to our next exercise. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining. If you guys are liking this type of content, just go ahead and subscribe because we are going live every single day. But anyway, let's continue with our cat-cows. Take a deep breath in, guys. Rolling the shoulders back, raising the gaze. And a deep breath out. Bringing chin to chest. 5 more times to go. And you guys can make this movement as deep or as shallow as you guys want. Maybe you guys just want it just a bit loose, just like this. You don't have to go that deep, or maybe you're looking for something a bit more intense. So you're really stretching into it. Totally up to you guys. 3 more rounds to go. Last 2 rounds. Last one, let's make it count here. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Find center. Go ahead and center your spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and face you guys so we can do our next exercise. Our next exercise are just gonna be some minor twists here. We're gonna be taking a deep breath in, raising our arms above our head, and as we exhale, I want you to take your right hand. You're gonna place your right hand on your left knee, and then your left hand is gonna go behind your back as you twist towards the left. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing. You're gonna be taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to twist. So when you guys are ready, let's just go ahead and do that. Take your deep breaths in now. And a deep breath out as you twist. Taking a deep breath in, extending the spine. Deep breath out as we twist. You don't have to twist that deep either. Twist as much as you want or as little as you want. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale and release. And just like so, we're going to repeat on the opposite side now. So go ahead and take your deep breath in. This time, left hand is going to go on top of right knee, and right hand is going to go behind your back as you twist towards the right. So let's go ahead and do that now. Deep breath in. Let's exhale and twist towards the right. Take a deep breath here, extending the spine. And a deep breath out as you twist, maybe just a bit deeper. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And exhale and release. Go ahead and take your hands. You're going to lower them on top of your knees now. And this time we're going to separate our legs. We're going to keep our feet together and we're going to do some butterflies. I'm not really looking for much of a challenge here because like I said yesterday, we did an intense workout. This is all recovery for today. So I'm going to push my legs a little bit farther away from me just to create some room so this is not as tight. We're going to have it as loose as possible. I just want some mobility here. So we're going to take our deep breath in and a deep breath out as we flap our legs up and down. I'm not going as fast, but you can go as fast as you want. I am just keeping a moderate pace at the moment. So I'm not going too slow or I'm not going too fast either. Let's take one more breath here. And then exhale and release. Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to separate our legs. We're going to separate them a bit wider than hip distance apart. Just in this wide, like kind of straddle right here. And as we inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we are going to fold over our left leg. You don't have to go all the way down. Just try to meet your abdomen to your thigh. If it doesn't touch all the way, that's totally okay. Just go as low as you can go. I'm going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. And I'm going to exhale and release by walking my hands back closer to me. Now we're just going to repeat on the right side. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to fold over our right leg. Go ahead and take another deep breath through your noses. And a deep breath out your mouth. Let's take one more deep breath here. And let's exhale and release by walking our hands closer to us. Now we're just going to fold forward now. Take your deep breaths in. Stretch your arms nice and tall. And let's exhale and fold forward. We're not going all the way down just yet. I'm actually going to rest my forearms against the ground. And I'm going to take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. And I'm going to exhale and release. All right, let's go ahead and bring our legs back together. And let's spin them around so we can shift ourselves into tabletop. So go ahead and make your way there nice and slow. There's no rush here. You don't have to rush to get there. Go ahead and take your time getting into tabletop. Go ahead and adjust yourself as well. Take as much time as needed. Stacking your wrists under your shoulders and your knees hip distance apart. Make sure your fingertips are spread nice and wide, and you're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now this time, as we take our next breath in, we're just going to start with some circular motions. They can be as big or as small as you want. I am rotating towards the right first, but if you want to go towards the left or right, it really doesn't matter because we're going to switch it around and do the opposite direction anyway. So don't worry, both your sides will get attended to, whichever way you start. Just keep your breath nice and steady as you do these small or deep circles. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, let's switch to the opposite direction. So if you are going towards the right, go ahead and switch towards the left. And if you are rotating towards the left, go ahead and switch toward the right. Taking deep breaths through our noses. And a deep breath out our mouth. One more breath here. And exhale and find stillness. Take another deep breath in. Now this time as you exhale, go ahead and sink your hips back towards your heels. Lowering your chest, lowering your arms and your forehead down to the mat. Go ahead and rest in this child's pose. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. In your next inhale, go ahead and inch your fingers away from you, as if your fingers are crawling towards the opposite end of the mat. Just inch them away from you, creating space between your shoulders. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. As you exhale, just let your arms become heavy. Let them sink all the way down to the mat. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and walk your hands towards your knees. Slowly but surely sitting all the way up. Take a deep breath in, stretching your arms above your head. Clasp them together, and as you take a deep breath out, just stretch them a bit further. One more deep breath here. And exhale and release your hands back down towards the mat. Nice and slow and controlled here. Our next exercise we're going to take our hands. We're going to clasp them behind us just like so. As we take a deep breath in, we're just going to stretch them down towards the ground, expanding our chest towards the sky. Let's take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to release. Releasing the tension, bringing your chest back down, bringing your hands closer to you. And your next deep breath in, you're going to stretch your arms down towards the mat and expand your chest towards the sky. And a deep breath out, releasing. Let's do that once more, guys. Deep breath in, expanding the chest, stretching the arms towards the ground. And a deep breath out as we release. All right, let's go ahead and make our way down to our glutes, spinning our legs directly out in front of us, just like so. We're going to do some pointing and flexing before we make our way all the way towards the mat. So before we lay all the way down, we're going to take a deep breath in, flexing the feet, pointing the toes towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to be pointing the feet. The toes are going to be pointing away from us. So let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in, flexing the feet. And a deep breath out. Point the toes. Let's do that once more. And exhale out your mouth. This time, let's go ahead and rotate the feet. Rotate our ankles. Generate some slight movements here. Let's keep our breath nice and steady. Let's do this for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and make our way towards the mats. Let's lay all the way down. Go ahead and lay your back all the way down towards the mat. Let me scoot myself away from the wall a bit, because the next thing I want you to do is to put your arms in a T-shaped formation. So have your arms in this T-shaped formation, and you're going to spread your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, just a little bit. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're just going to knock your legs towards the right as you turn your gaze and turn your neck towards the left, just creating a slight twist in the spine here. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. As you exhale, you're going to bring your knees back up towards the sky. You're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to knock your knees towards the left, turning your head out towards the right. Gazing at your right fingertips. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, let's bring our knees back and turn our gaze towards the ceiling. Let's move towards our mats again. If you're close to your wall, I'm going to scoot back. We're going to bring our arms back in towards our sides. But as we take a deep breath in, we're going to pull our knees to our chest. Go ahead and take your arms, wrap around your legs, and hug them into your chest. Take your deep breath out as you relax and settle into this position. With your next inhale, you're going to rock from side to side. Just giving your lower back a slight massage. Take your deep breath in and your deep breath out. If you want, you can start introducing some circular motions towards the left or towards the right, totally up to you. Or you can just keep rocking from side to side, whatever your body is calling for in this moment. Go ahead and take a deep breath through your nose and a deep breath out your mouth. Let's keep this rocking going from side to side, or in the circle, whichever one you have chosen. Just keep this going for 3, 2, and 1. Find stillness here. I want you to take your hands on your next inhale and place them in between your legs. I want you to take your index and pointer finger. Well, index is your pointer finger. I meant to say your middle finger and your index. And wrap them around your big toes. And once you have them wrapped around, with an exhale, you're just going to separate your legs, pulling your feet back towards you. So now we're in this cradles pose or happy baby pose. You know, multiple names for the same thing. We're just gonna rock from side to side, just like so. If you need me to turn towards the other direction, I will show you guys that really quickly. So let me turn towards the other direction if you guys need another angle. Basically, I was just laying down, pulling my knees closer to me, to my chest, taking my arms, placing them in between my legs, taking my middle and index finger and wrapping them around my big toe. Then we're just separating the legs and rocking from side to side. So that is basically what we were doing. So let me turn back around now that you guys have seen that. So yeah, just settle into your happy babies pose or cradles pose as we rock from side to side. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your fingers from your big toe, pulling your hands from between your legs, and then slowly but surely setting your feet back down to the mat. Nice, slow, and controlled here. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just go ahead and lower your legs all the way down towards the mat. Take your hands, set them by your sides, palms facing towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you sink into your mat. Just relax your body here. We're going to be bringing this practice to a close soon. Just go ahead and take this time to thank yourselves. Thank yourselves for this recovery flow, for giving your body much needed attention. Take this time to show yourself some gratification. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a thumbs up, whatever you want to do to appreciate yourself. I'll give you guys some more time to do so. Let's stay here for a couple more breaths. With your next breath, I want you to start to awaken your body. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Start generating the movements. Let it travel up your body, traveling to each limb, slowly but surely awakening yourself up. With a deep breath in, you're going to take your knees, you're going to pull them back into your chest. With an exhale, we're going to roll over to our sides. Nice and slow. Go ahead and take your hands, use them to push yourself against the ground to sit back up into our seated positions. Let's go ahead and pull ourselves into our crisscross applesauce position. Hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Yes, it is yoga time. But anyway, we're going to be bringing this practice to a close. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take your hands, place them on your knees. And with a deep breath, you're going to extend your spine. Expand your chest. And with an exhale, you're going to release. Nice and slow. Let's take one more breath, but this time let's raise our shoulders up to our ears. And as you exhale, release them down and around, nice and slow. Just drop them down. Let's go ahead and open up our eyes. Thank you guys for joining me for this practice. If you guys were enjoying this type of content, just go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that post notification so you guys won't miss our next live that we'll be having tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing a different live. It will not be yoga. It will be a crafting live. We'll be making jewelry, copper jewelry, things like that, wrapping crystal stones, making rings, bracelets, earrings, all type of stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in those type of things as well, you can go ahead and join me tomorrow for that live. Be there or be square. But before we close out the video, we are just going to read these comments and then we'll be closing out. But like I said again, thank you guys for joining, for liking, and for commenting. Thank you again. So let's read these comments. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and read these comments. Let's scroll all the way up. Kylie said hello, or Kyle. Kyle said hello, hello. Faith said Merhaba. You know what? I'm gonna Google Translate that so I can understand and understand you. Ignox said hi, hi, hey. Du Bois said bonjour, bonjour to you, hello to you. Knox said, I love you. I love you too. Thank you for sharing the love. We all need love around here. So love you too. Thank you. Du Bois said, eyes and heart eyes emoji. Hey, we got a lot of love out here. Natural 365 said, gentle flow. Yes, today really was a gentle flow. We were recovering from yesterday because yesterday we did an intense intermediate flow. If you guys wanted to do a intense intermediate flow, check out yesterday's live. But today we are recovering from that flow. And Natural 365 also said, hey to y'all, hello to y'all as well. But we are finna close out this video now. Thank you guys again. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ethereal ETH or at Divine Aqua. Guys, you can also shop at the Natural 365 for some of the best all natural products for hair care and skin care, pain relief, herbal teas, all type of things. I shop there all the time. Y'all should too. That's why my skin be glowing. I don't never be having nothing wrong with my skin because I be always using the Naturate 365 product line. So if you guys want to go shop there, I will leave that in the description below as well. But I will hope y'all have a good night, a good day, whatever time it is y'all are watching this. And I will see you guys later. Peace. Peace, love, blessings, all of the above. All of the above.